Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is TJ
And I'm Elon.
and today we're going to talk a little more about the 4 principles of real estate investing. It's a subset of our 6 macro and micro factors. So these are the 4 principles that we would follow closely when it comes to property investment. Okay, so here goes. Principle number 1, buying in a project with minimally 280 units. Right? Why do we say that? Because first thing that make property grow is transaction volume, the valuation of all the properties around its area. All right. So a project with at least 280 units will see healthy transaction volume over time. For example, if let's say you were to buy a project A with 50 units compared to project B with 500 units, assuming that both projects would sell 10%, all right, so 50 units, only 5 units will get transacted in a year, whereas the other project with 500 units will see 50 transactions, meaning that each neighbor, when they start selling, for example, let's say neighbor number 1, all right, so they sell at 1 million. Okay, neighbor number 2, you see that, okay, you want to sell at maybe 1.02, 1.03. So there's only 5 flipping points for this project with 50 properties. Whereas for project B, right, we have 50 transactions that it will ensure that owners will want to sell higher and higher over time as well. So this really drives the project's value over time within a faster period of time as well. Of course, not to be misunderstood, there are certain type of product out there, okay, that's really tailored for a more exclusive category of people, right? It's usually a smaller project, but it's bigger floor plates and it's more rare in the vicinity as well. One project that I would like to mention would be like Mayor House, right, in the Mayor Road vicinity, right? So it's really like starting that 20 over units starts from like $5 to $8 million. So that is really a category on its own, right? So we don't be misunderstood by that as well.
Yes. So secondly, next important thing is that we want to choose a project, right, to be within 5 to 8 minutes walk of an MRT. Okay, why is this so? This actually opens up the buyer pool when it comes to selling and when it comes to renting. Okay, the nice thing is that buyers that buy into a project that is very near to MRT actually are not forced to sell at any point, because when it comes to rentability, it's very easy, right? If price does not match or does not, it's not suitable, they can always have the option to hold, right? With that said, also when it comes to accessibility, this is what we see on the ground, that actually buyers are looking out for access to MRT as well. A bigger bonus will be if the project has a fully sheltered walkway all the way to the MRT. That will give us a very strong demand for the project itself. Mm-hmm. The third principle when it comes to real estate investing is to understand your layouts. Okay, layouts is actually very, very important when it comes to investing, especially when it comes to bigger layouts like a 3-bedroom and a 4-bedroom, right? For 3 bedrooms and 4 bedrooms, what we can see is that we have to avoid irregular layouts. When it comes to irregular layouts, a lot of buyers, the moment they come in, okay, these are all points of rejections and we totally want to avoid that. Okay, a very simple example is that if we have a 3-bedder layout, right, that is an open kitchen. Now, there's nothing wrong with open kitchen, especially if you're closer to the CBD, because when it comes to tenantability, it's still not too bad. But when we are talking about areas when it's RCR as well as OCR, okay, we do want to have a 3-bedroom with an enclosed kitchen, okay, because when it comes to own stay families, a lot of them like to cook and they will want an enclosed kitchen. Okay, this is one very simple example. Okay, the next very important consideration is also although dumbbell layouts are good when it comes to saving space in terms of the walkway, do look out, there's actually a project that is relatively new that although the 3-bedroom is a dumbbell layout, to be able to access the bathroom, okay, you actually need to enter one of the bedrooms. So I think that is a little bit unheard of. And while the developer is very creative to create a 3-bedroom dumbbell layout, this is something that we totally want to avoid. Like imagine hosting your friends and, oh, bro, where's the bathroom? And you literally have to go to one of the bedrooms. I think that is really not acceptable. Yep. So understand your layouts to ensure that in future you have strong resellability.
Principle number 4, avoid buying into the last plot of land. Right? Why is that so? Imagine that there's this new town coming up, okay, and there's like 10 plots of land coming in, right? First plot of land launches at 2,000 per square foot, second one will go higher and higher. Okay, so by the time you reach the last plot of land, you will really hit the ceiling of this entire area. Not saying that you will not make money, because you will still make money, because Singapore is really a land scarce country, right? But the amount of growth that you could expect would be a lot lower compared to the first 9 plots of land over there, right? Because the first mover always has the best advantage, because they're entering into the estate when there's nothing, and throughout the next probably 5 to 10 years, right, where everything is starting to develop, right, that is where they really maximize that opportunity of capital gains over here at this estate.
So these are the 4 main principles of real estate investing. If you have any questions, PM us and we'll see you soon.